Hi everyone, in this lecture I will show you how to install Visual Studio 2022. So the first thing, we need to visit Google and then type download Visual Studio, the community version. So that should take you to the website, the web page. As you can see, there are different versions. We're going to get the community one because it's a free download. So you click on free download. As you can see right here, it's going to take a little while. And then you wait until the download is complete. And you just follow the steps. So this is the Visual Studio installer. So basically you just accept the default values. Shouldn't take that long. So as you can see, and once you get this page, okay, then you go search for desktop development with C++. So this is the one we are interested in. So make sure it is selected. And then you click install. So install, so click install. So as you can see here, the Visual Studio Community version 2022 is being installed. Again, it shouldn't take that long. So as you can see, the download is complete, so that's going to start automatically Microsoft Visual Studio. And then we're going to learn how to create a first project. So as you can see right here, we're going to skip creating an account. You can, of course, you can always create an account here. So for now, we're just going to skip it and then start Visual Studio. So that's going to start the program. Okay, and that should take you to this page. So we're going to click on create a new project, as you can see right here. And then make sure you select empty projects. Empty projects. Okay, for Windows. And then click next. So now we are going to, let's start by creating an empty project. I'm going to create one in desktop. So I'm going to go right here and then create, just to make sure that all my files are in one place. So I'm going to put here C++ projects. So that's the name of my, my folder. So I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to call it my first project. Okay, so you click on these three dots to specify the location. So I saved mine in desktop. So I'm going to go to, as you can see right here, you click or you select your folder. Select folder. So everything will be saved in that particular folder. And then I'm going to click create. So that's going to create my first project in C++. Of course, it's going to empty. It's just an empty container, and I still have to create a file in there. All right, so let me close this page. Now, as you can see, you always have this on this side. Source files, that's where you put the CPP file, the actual programming files. And any resources or header files, we're going to talk about these two later on. So how do you create this? This is empty. So what you do is make sure you select source files and then right click and then click add new item. Okay, new item. And then I'm going to call it, let's say first. I'm going to call it the same thing, first project. So as you can see, the extension is always CPP. Okay, that means it is a C++ file. And then click add. So that's going to give me an empty page. There's nothing. So we're going to start from scratch. It says number 1. So the first thing, and this is what I'm going to be typing, the first 2 lines or 3 lines, they should be in every single file. So you start with the hashtag or pound key, and then you type, okay, let me make it bigger so you can see. Oh, actually it's right here. It's at the bottom. So you click, let's say 150%. That's big enough. So you start with hashtag and then include iostream. We'll talk about this later. So you always start with this. This is the first line. Second line, using namespace std. And then you create a main function. So this is where the execution will take place. So every time you start a new file, a new program, you should always start with these 3 lines. Hashtag include iostream. So iostream basically allows us to print, to display information to the monitor, and then also get information from the keyboard. And then using namespace, so when you print, we don't have to put std. Cout is for printing. Like let's say I'm gonna put here, this is my first program. Okay, so when I put using namespace std, I don't have to add this. I can just delete and then just put cout. So now let's run the program. Now to run the program, you click on this button right here. Okay, so you press it and then you see the answer. So all what you are doing here is just basically printing or displaying these statements. So as you can see right here, it says this is my first program. Okay, so this is how you create how to install Visual Studio and how to create our first project. Thank you.